I figured out. I figured out how you can become an attracting machine for all your good by doing this. But before I get into that teaching, and it's a beauty today, I'm Tanya Pluckrose from Rich Results Mindsets, and I'm all about helping you master this, your mind, so you can master your life. And if any of my content, well, resonates with you, then please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. So let me get going with this teaching about what I figured out for you, because I figured out for me first. So it's all about you raising your vibration. Raising your vibration. And how do you raise your vibration? Well, I'm going to introduce you to my stick person. The stick person, the magic genie, the $1 million man, let's call it, because my mentor, the late legend Mr. Bob Proctor, introduced me to the stick person, and he said, this is the conscious mind, this is the subconscious mind, and this is the body. And he said to me, Tanya, when you start to plant new ideas into the subconscious mind, and this is where most of our programming is, in fact, 95% of our entire life is controlled by this program. He said, when you start to put new ideas into this subconscious mind, then what happens is you start to shift the programming, the paradigm. And right now, your paradigm, believe it or not, has a certain energy field it's emitting out. But you can change the energy field by planting in to the subconscious mind new ideas about money, about yourself, which is your concept of yourself, your new self-image, about your business, about your clients, about other people, about life. Oh, including your lifestyle. So when you start to plant these new ideas in, and the only caveat is you must do it with space-time repetition. You must do it with repetition over and over and over again, whether you read it, you say it, you listen to it via a certain recording, or possibly you imagine it. You must use repetition to get these new ideas, these new pictures about you, your life, about money, about your bank account, to get them into the subconscious mind. And then the subconscious mind is one of compulsion, and it is compelled to act on your behalf. It is compelled to do exactly what you have planted inside, right? It's like a GPS, and you're putting in a destination, and then it gets to work to create that destination. So I figured out how you can become an attracting machine by, first of all, putting in these new ideas into your subconscious mind and shifting the vibrational state you are currently in. It's almost like the following analogy, okay? So right now, your current paradigm has caused a certain energy field around you. It's almost like you are a mobile phone. You switch it on and you go to Spotify and you play a song, and the song goes for 3 minutes. But as you know, the volume on the phone only goes out to around 10 steps. So you can basically hear the song around about 10, maybe 20 steps away, but that's about it. But when you plant in new ideas into the subconscious mind, then what happens is the mobile phone turns into a jukebox. Just like those jukeboxes. Do you remember them? Maybe you're too young, I don't know, but Michael Jackson days in the 80s. Everyone was into these big jukeboxes, right? Where they would put them on corner streets all over the world. They put them on the corner street and do a Michael Jackson jive, listening to the song that would often go for longer than 3 minutes. And of course, it could be heard blocks away if you were, say, living in New York City. So I kind of want to make you into a jukebox with a jive, and support you to shift this energy field right now so that your deliciousness, if you like to call it that, is going up. You elevate the frequency, and then you get louder for longer, okay? And then you start to attract. You start to attract whatever you desire, right? And it pops out of nowhere because you almost are becoming like a magnet for all your good to come to you because you've elevated your frequency. So this is what I figured out, thanks to my mentor, late legendary Mr. Bob Proctor. But I figured out this is the quickest way for you to create a booming business, attract an SP if that's what you wish. It's the quickest way to have great relationships, attract cooperative partners if you're growing a company. I mean, this is the way to do it instead of all the chasing. So take what you like, leave the rest. Please feel free to leave your comments below if you'd like any further clarification, or maybe you've got a suggestion for all of us who's watching this YouTube today. Maybe you've got a suggestion of how you have become a powerful manifestor. What is your special sauce? I and many others would love to hear about that. Okay.